Now I'm going to show you some testimonials of people who use my credit hack to get larger credit card approvals. Now this is Lewis. He's in my credit group and he helped his wife by using these steps to get a $10,000 credit limit from Navy Federal. Now, this is a testimonial from my credit client, Hector, who credit score was sitting around the 500s because he was going through a foreclosure. We were able to mitigate the foreclosure process, and he was able to raise his credit score to a 674 credit score. And within 4 months, he received a credit card approval of $23,000 from Navy Federal. So using these steps, he was able to get approved for a large credit line with Navy Fed. Last but not least, this is Aaliyah. She was able to apply my strategies and was approved for a $25,000 credit limit with Navy Federal. This young lady is in her early 20s and she was approved. And I'm going to show you these credit hacks in this video.
Hey, you guys, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to bring you this credit hack on how to get those large credit card lines from Navy Federal. Now, if you're new to my channel is designed to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. Remember, credit is an algorithm, so it takes credit education to maintain and increase your credit score. So if you like that kind of information, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, I am having a webinar, you guys. So with that webinar, you can ask me questions on whatever your credit issues is. And I will be teaching you secret strategies and hacks to help you improve your credit score and also to get more credit card approvals. Now, if you're interested, I'm going to have a Black Friday sale with that, so you guys can get it for a discounted rate if you check in and sign up for the seminar. And at the end, I'll be answering your credit questions. I'm not doing one-on-one coaching anymore, but this is your opportunity for me to work with you on your credit so you can ask me questions and I can help you directly. Now, let's jump into this video. Now, Navy Federal, for overview, is the largest credit union in the United States. They're also known for giving out those large credit card lines. If you're not a member, you must be a member. In order to join, you need to be connected to the military via some family. If your job, you have certain contracts that's connected to the military, and there's other options. I did make a video with backdoor options to join Navy Fed. Check that out if you're not a member and you desire to be a member. But those that know and you're in Navy Fed, you know it's a relationship type of banking, and they're very generous with giving out loans and car loans, home loans. They try to work with their members, but one thing they're known for is those large credit lines. But sometimes people come in and they don't get those large credit lines and they're a little disappointed. So I'm going to give you the hack to help you get those larger credit lines. I have did this in the past with some of my coaching clients. Even for myself, this worked. So I'm going to help you guys and teach you this hack. Now, if you don't know, banking institutions, even like Navy Fed, they only trust you as far as the last banking institution kind of trusts you. So they want to see that someone else gave you a credit card for a certain amount. For you to have premium credit, especially if you're trying to get business credit, they want to see, most of the times, banks, a $5,000 line of credit because they know it takes years to grow those kinds of lines. And they don't want to see an authorized user account. AUs are not working in that case, you guys. They want to see that you got it in your own name on your own merit. So before you apply for that Navy Fed credit card, if you don't already have a larger line of credit, it is best for you to get one to report before you go and pull the trigger. So let me give you some hacks on how to do this. Now, if you're a person with decent credit, here's some of your options on some cards that you can check out. Now, with these cards, it's a pre-approval via a soft pull. So what that means is that company is letting you know you fit in the customer base that they're looking for, but it's not guaranteed. But certain companies let you know what's your sample, your pre-approved credit line. So some of those companies that you need to check out, number one, is the Apple card. So with Apple, you don't need premium credit. They do look at your experience score, and with them, you can get in with a 650, a lower credit score with Apple. So check that out, especially if you're a person with a stronger credit score. That might be a good option if they can show you already pre-qualified line that they're saying that you qualify for, maybe a $10,000 credit card or something else. So, because with Navy Fed, generally, if you have, for an example, a $5,000 credit card, they might give you a $8,000 or $7,000 or maybe even a $10,000. So you want to get something reporting with a larger line. Another option, GM Marcus credit card. They'll show you your pre-approved credit line. Also, a option is BlockFi credit card. They'll show you your pre-approved credit line. So I have made videos on all these cards I'm going to mention. So I'll leave that link in the description so you can check out the breakdown and the details of those cards. Now, if you are a person who don't really have that strong credit score, or if you're a person that do have a pretty good credit score, here's an option. With people with a credit score 700 and below, anytime you add on a positive unsecured line of credit, which is a revolving credit card account or a credit line, you can see an increase in your score on average of 50 points. So what you can do is look for a line of credit that are known to give larger lines. So one of those are Care Credit. Now, Care Credit can give a line of credit all the way up to $25,000. Now, with that, it's a closed loop, so you can't take that credit card and go and use it for gas or renting a car. But what you can do is to get it to report on your credit line is generally for health care, dental work, other things in that category. That's an option, and they'll let you know your pre-qualified amount, just like the others that I named. Also, Overstock. Overstock, you can do the shopping cart trick with Overstock. If you do the shopping cart trick and you get pre-approved or you get approved, it will be via a soft pull approval. That won't result in a hard inquiry if you go through the shopping cart trick. I have a video on that so you can see how to do that step by step. So Overstock can give you a larger line of credit because it's in the furniture category. And I always tell you guys, furniture lines try to get you a larger credit line because they know furniture is a big ticket item. So that can be helpful. Another one is Synchrony home credit card. That's one is a furniture closed loop type of card, but Synchrony deal with lower credit scores from like 640 and up. So they pull from TransUnion. You can go the Synchrony route. Also car credit, Synchrony. Also Care Credit is Synchrony. And those could be good options for you if you have lower credit scores. Now, people even with better credit scores, if you got a lot of high utilization, you might take this route along with the people with lower credit scores. Ava is a guaranteed $2,400 credit line, and it's a trade line, and it's really reports to your credit report from subscriptions. So that is not based on credit. If you're a person that has really high utilization, this can help you if you even have a good credit score, because you need to bring that utilization down. And for somebody with trouble credit, you might not qualify for anything else, but anytime that line of credit report and you got a 700 credit score and below, you can expect at least a 50-point average increase in your credit score once that line of credit reports. I'm going to have a ton of these on my webinar, you guys. So if you want a full list, I'm just giving you some examples. Also, I did one on Ashley home credit card. Ashley have one, so that's for furniture. You can get a larger line. We also have X1 credit card. That is based off of a lot of your income, not your real credit history. So that's a good option. Credit AI is a good option. And I will put those in the description of this video. But the point is, you want to see if you can get that larger line of credit to report to your credit report. Wait till it reports. If you're under 700 credit score, you should see an increase in your credit score. And then you want to apply for that, okay? Once you got that reporting, a larger line of credit, whether you have good credit, trouble credit, there'll be more apt to give you those larger credit lines. So you can get that from the gate if you don't have a Navy Federal credit card. And then if you do, you try to go for that second card or that third card and work your way up. And so you can get those big lines of credit. Now, remember, Navy Federal, you can only get 3 personal credit cards in your name. If you miss that opportunity, you can add these larger lines of credit and then try to, in the system, apply for a credit line increase. Okay, so if you go to the system, majority of the times it's going to be a soft pull if you already reached that max of 3 credit cards with Navy Federal. So hopefully this hack was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, reach me at my website, or you can just put your comments in the comment sections and your questions, and I can answer them there. But if it's more private, go to my website. It go directly to my cell phone. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.